Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Shadowrun Hong Kong. Where we left off last time, we had entered the walled city. It is a really cool techno beat though, I'll give it that. It's a terrifying place full of bad enemies, but we're going to go ahead and just take on a couple of them here, make sure they're bleeding. And out of cover for that matter. We're also going to use our combat stim, wired reflexes. And then I'm going to move Gobbet into cover. That is not cover. That is cover. That's partial cover there too. And we're going to give our main character haste. Now he's got 3 action points. Perfect. So we've got 2 hit. We need to get to cover. I think this is probably going to be the best cover we're going to get. Although we are kind of going to have to deal with that guy, but whatever. That's just going to be the way it's going to have to be. I don't want to move into the open, so we're going to hit that guy. Might as well just unload on this guy and hope we can kill him. Alright, so Gaishu is up next. He's going to move to... He's going to move faster than that. He's got claws and stuff. I really want to see what he can do with his sword, though. So, one movement here. He missed, of course. I'm gonna try claws. Okay, he's got tons of bleeding damage. Gaishu is not bad so far. We're gonna... Oh, we need to, first of all, speed up our drone. And then take direct control of it. We could just charge that guy, which I think might be the best call. I guess we could have stripped armor from him, but... hoping we can hit... Oh good, we got her out of cover. Nice. That actually worked out pretty well. We're going to move Raptor into cover. He's taking a bunch of bleed damage, but he's still alive, and we just got shot in the back for 19 damage. Where are you going? Oh, okay. They've grouped up around our lovely little drone. Where are you going? Alright, fine. Good enough. We're going to heal Raptor, or not Raptor, Gaishu. Because he took a little bit of damage there. Excellent, better hit. Oh, he just totally destroyed that guy. That was actually pretty damn good. Alright, so we do have a sniper left, but I'm not too concerned about that one. That one is almost dead. 3 bleed damage. How much life does it have left? Too much, probably, to bleed to death, so we'll just finish it off. And then we'll start smacking this one in the back. Do we whip him in half? No, I don't think so. And we'll move you up. Gobbet has 2 more AP, but really can't get anywhere with it. We double shot on a 43. There are times where we missed like 90% chances, but then there are times we hit 2 43% chances. Come on. Thank you. I was like, please don't make me have another round of this combat pointlessly. Okay, there's lots of things around here. Lots of people just kind of chilling. Give it now or die. A lithe orc with prominent jaw stands here, growling. Her neck tattoos mark her as a red pole in the yellow lotus, and the patches on her vest call her out as the resident of the Lotus Den. Wanna bet this is Bao's replacement? Looks like the type. A smaller, lankier man cowers before her, his hands clasped in supplication. A group of yellow Lotus 49ers stand clustered around them, smirking, weapons drawn. The triad ganger leans forward, puffing out her chest and flexing, her muscles bulge. Hear me, dog, you wanna live? You give me this shit, otherwise I'm gonna rip off your fingers and shove them down your throat. His eyes dart from ganger to ganger before coming back to rest on the red pole. Please, song. I can't give you what you're looking for. There are plenty of people in the walled city who have a lot more to steal than I. She begins to stalk forward. With each step she counts down. 5, 4, 3. Look, I don't want any trouble. Got no quarrel with you, I just don't have any. She takes another step. 2. I'm here to clean up the walled city. I might as well start with you. Oh, this is not good. You push your way forward through the piles of filth and through narrow gaps in the buildings, ducking under exposed sewage pipes and battered ductwork. Suddenly you're thrown on the other side. A slender woman stands a few meters in front of you. Extravagant coat hangs from her delicate frame, the hood pulled lower her face. She's facing you, but you can't make out her features. Behind her, another woman approaches at a trot. She's wearing ballistic armor and she has her weapon drawn. The insignia that's been emblazoned onto her shoulder pad is familiar to you, saying, "Hey, you there," she shouts at the hooded figure, her voice full of self-important pomp. "You heard us. Clear the area and do it now. The inner blocks are off-limits to non-sang personnel." The hooded figure turns to face the approaching guard. "My apologies, I got a bit lost. I'm not really familiar with this area." Her voice is silky smooth and perfectly even, almost hypnotic. "That's okay, but," she blinks, shakes her head to clear it. Her jaw clenches, as you watch her eyes refocus. She shoulders her weapon. "Don't you try that on me. You're gonna make one more sound and I'm gonna..." With a motion that's too quick to follow, the hooded figure lashes out, grabbing the sang guard around the waist. She bats the startled woman's weapon away with one hand and lunges forward and sinks her teeth into her neck. The spray of arterial blood fills the air and the guard's body goes limp. The hooded figure lets the sang security guard's body crumple to the floor. She sweeps back her hood and dabs her lips with a handkerchief. "Kufang, good pleasure to see you again. Pleasure's all mine. You're right on time, by the way." She turns to the square of embroidered fabric in her hand and continues to blot the blood off her lips. "Apologies for the mess. It's like eating soup dumplings. The liquid winds up everywhere, no matter how careful you try to be. I did not expect to hear your voice again, Queen of Repulse Bay. Not since we concluded our lessons. What are you doing here?" "Well, I'm here to help you, of course. And to bask in the misery of the walled city." She shrugs, half smiling. "It's quite intoxicating, you know, the poisonous energy of this place. And at the being at the center of it all, I'm surprised you can't feel it yourself." "Oh, I can feel it, believe me. It's repulsive." She shrugs. "Personally, I love it. The slow churn of toxic ki, the aura of doom and despair that clogs the arteries of the walled city. Maybe it's a vampire thing. Yet another advantage of being undead. Yeah, maybe. In any event, let's get down to business. I have a question for you. The thing that has arrived here, this Yama King, to use the local parlance, what are your intentions for it?" "I'm going to send it back to the hell that it crawled out of." "Very good. In that case, I will help you. The energies that your Yama King creates are quite delicious. I can only imagine they will become more so at the moment of her death. That's how it works with blood. How would this be any different? I'd be honored to have you fight by my side." "Great, sure, why not? Let's bring the bipedal leech on board. What's the worst that could happen? I'm a ghoul, a despised cannibal, and yet I have not attempted to eat anyone on this team in all our time together. Kufang will be much the same. If you cannot trust her, trust me." "No problem, riding the vampire. Let's get this party started." "Very good, this is going to be fun. We have a team called Monster Squad, and now we have many enemies around. Our team is spread out to hell. Like, literally only our main character is in this area. Because for some reason, instead of coming down this way with my main character, they went up this way and are now somewhere. Way up here. There's Rector and Gobbet over here. There's Kufang over there. I don't even know where... She's actually on our team too. She's a playable character. Interesting. Well, we're going to need to get her into combat somehow, so she's going to have to come find some cover. There is literally none for her. She does have noxious breath. She has normal punchings and clawed punchings, or fangs, I guess. Those look more like claws than fangs, but whatever. Such is life. I'm going to move you up to here, I think. And I guess we're just going to wait there. Next character, Raptor, drone control. This is going to suck. This is a really bad position. Oh, Gaishu's at least here with us. Okay, never mind. We're okay. Let's just start to kill this one off. Let's make sure they're all out of cover. We need to get into some cover ourselves, though. How about here? This is a good spot, I think. One out of cover. Two out of cover. We need to strip some armor. And we also need to move... Can I haste from here, I wonder? That's a long distance to haste from. But we can totally do it. Perfect. Haste complete. And we're going to use our body enhancement thing. We need to rip apart some armor. This guy has just a ton of armor. And we'll hit you. There. That's a little bit better. Raptor is so far from combat, but whatever. Take control of your drone. There's no way it's getting into combat this turn, so I'm going to give it aim. Then we're going to move up with it, probably 2. Looks like it's gonna have to be 3. Actually, we can probably get into melee. Never mind, I lied. Nice. Alright. It doesn't have very much armor, so we're not going to bother using our armor killing ability. But we are going to saw it and chop it up. Dead. Alright, King Fui is too far away to do anything, and I don't want to get her unnecessarily shot. So we're going to leave her there for this turn. We've killed one of the enemies. The guy, she's going to not take any damage yet. I thought he was going to get shot. Our armor is really paying for itself. Now, guy, she got hit. He has lots of life, though. Alrighty, so... Oh, you're not an enemy. I thought he was an enemy for a moment. Alright, well, let's start by getting him some bleed... her some bleed damage. And then we'll just start whipping all of them independently, making sure they're all still bleeding. Can't use adjacent attacks, so we'll just hit that one. This should be almost dead. There we go. One more dead. Let's go kill this one off. How much life does... Oh, it died. Okay, good. Oh, that 25 damage was pretty good. I don't think that our vampire is even going to be able to get it. Wait, did I put her in a space that she can't even... You can't jump over the... You're a vampire! Jump over the wall thing. Come on. That is such a piss off, actually. We can't even aim at that one. Just go up into some cover, I guess. Raptor, I don't really care what you do too much. Just, I guess, buff. I don't think our drone is going to be able to make it into melee. Maybe it is. Okay. Much better than I thought it would. It's pretty quick. It's got 3 AP. Oh, I missed. Well, that sucks. Where are you going now? Did you shoot me? You colossal jerk. Eat whip. Also, from cover, the whip does no... Or, like, attacking into cover, the whip does very little damage. There we go. So now we have Kufeng and we have Gaishu. That's pretty nice. Alright, so we have 2 places to go. We have an interact... Oh, I guess it's not 2 places. We have an interact and a non-interact. Director, any thoughts on the setup? It is rudimentary, poorly secured, shoddy handiwork all around. To be fair, this shouldn't come as a surprise, given how quickly Sang's people must have thrown this up. Now, if they're really smart, they would have interlaced... What I mean was, can you do something about it? So the turret doesn't shoot us in the face. Yes, of course, rewiring it to unleash hell on the Sang security forces would be a trivial matter. Wouldn't take me 5 minutes. How would you like... Or would you like me to do it? Yeah. A few minutes later, Rector has the turret rewired. If any Sang security personnel show their faces, it will fire on them instead of you. It's an auto turret. Luckily it didn't shoot at us because I wasn't really paying attention to it. I guess we're going to the next area. Also, my hands are like really cold. I think I'm going to have to close my window, but then it gets so warm in here. Your comlink buzzes. It's Raymond, still alive. Eltimar, what is your status? Your mother set up a cordon around the inner walled city. Just got through. Cordon? Oh my, how'd you get through? We had to take them down. He lets it aside. Too much loss of life because of me. It was unfortunate, but unavoidable. Please, Eltimar, try to avoid any more casualties. You need to be careful. The nearer you draw to the fortune engine, the worse the astral disruptions become. And make sure when you reach... The call cuts out. A most inopportune moment to disconnect. Let's hope that Raymond wasn't trying to share vital information to us going forward. Can we re-establish contact? Guys, she shifts his weight. At this point, the only thing we can do is move forward. Lead the way. The walled city's mid-ring stands tall before you. It looks even worse than what you just trekked through, a jumbled nightmare of crumbling buildings and exposed wires. A terrible sense of deja vu washes over you. You put one foot in front of the other, press further inside. Our goal is to finish this game today, by the way. What just happened? Oh, there's people coming. There's people fleeing, I should say. Alright. Did we get karma for that? No. It just sounded like we did. What is that thing? It did 8 damage. It did 8 damage with some weird attack. It was an odd looking attack. I don't know what it was. Let's just rip it apart with our whip. It does have quite a bit of armor. Should have taken down its armor first. Oh well. It's dead. We got 1 karma. And we healed up that last hit point, so that's fine. For that 1 hit. This is definitely going to be a fight. The crowd is in a frenzy. They're shouting, screaming at the Sang security officers who block their progress. A dead body lies in a rapidly expanding pool of blood at their feet. They've already shot one of those poor bastards. Any second now they're going to open up on the rest. I've seen enough riots to know they always end the same way. Ku Feng shoots you a backward glance. Sang security arrived here in force about an hour ago. They've been cordoning off streets and pushing people out ever since. It looks like they're trying to take control of the inner walled city, but the desperate poor have them outnumbered 1,000 to 1. The inevitable massacre should begin any second now. The crowd surges forward and a burst of gunfire pushes them back. Back away! Back the fuck away! The muzzle of his weapon dips and weaves as he barks out orders. Those in front of the crowd try to backpedal, only to run up against those surging forward from the back. I'm warning you, clear the area now. Please, this is our home. Our families are still inside. This is for your own good. We're here to protect you. He gesticulates, spittle flying from his mouth. You can't be here. Back away. This is your last warning. Let's attack. You raise your weapon and see them ready their own. I'm sorry, Sang security forces. I don't care about your cordon. Also, you all have really good armor. I want whatever armor you have. Actually, I think ours might be a little bit better, but I want it for my other group members. Guys, you can close into melee. I don't know if it's worthwhile, but oh well. 22 damage in the back. Okay, I'll take it. 8 damage is less good, though. Gobbet needs to move to cover. 1 AP. Perfect. And we're going to haste our character, because I forgot to put on his buff, as is tradition. Who do we kill? That one. It's close to death. Raptor control mode. Not yet. And then haste. And then strength. It's a long way into melee, isn't it? 3 movement points just to get into melee. It's got 2 left. I was hoping. I want to take down this armor. So that when she comes in, she can also do some damage. She is really fast and missed, which is what I really wasn't hoping would happen. Oh, that was a surprise round. I really want to see her do some damage, so let's try this again. 25 damage, damn. Nice. He's taking a lot of bleed damage and infection damage. He's taking 7 damage per round. But he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Alright, well, that takes care of all those. Let's let those people flee. I'm gonna take this detonator. What is that thing? Let's quick save, because that thing looks terrifying. Also, there's some sort of other door over here. Okay, well they killed that poor soldier and then just ran away. You hear the muffled sound of shouting coming from the west. Multiple voices, all calling out for something. You can't make out what they're saying, but they sound like they're in a panic. Sorry, one sec. There we go. Great, another one of those things. Can't say I'm thrilled at the prospects of wading deeper into their territory. I have concerns, is what I'm saying. Tell you what, next time we see something like that, we shoot it and hope for the best. What was that thing, though? A pack of wild-eyed civilians are trapped behind the makeshift barricade. You can hear them speaking, a maddening slew of words and strange noises, all mixed together in an unintelligible stew. Some appear to be crying, others are clearly wounded. A group of Sang soldiers surround the gibbering civilians. They're clearly agitated, as if some as wild-eyed as the people they're accosting. Their body language takes you back to the corporate prison, and all the years you spent incarcerated there. This is what it looked like when the guards were about to remove an inmate from the gene pool. Pent up as they are, the civilians will be helpless to fight back. Unless someone lets them out of their cage, they're as good as dead. You can't go in Eltimar, not unless you're actively looking to get hurt. She waves a hand in the direction of the crowd of civilians. I've dealt with these people. They're not right in the head. What do you mean by not right? Their feeble minds have succumbed to the forces at play in this city. Whatever conscience used to govern their thoughts has degraded are gone, maybe even for good. They're no longer in control of their actions and they're dangerous. What do you suggest? We leave. These people are a threat to us, just as much as those officers are to them. She sighs. But if you're set on helping them, I suppose you could blow that fuse box over there to blow the barricade. Who knows, maybe it'll distract the officers or something. I'll take a look at the explosives. You scan the area. It appears that the only way forward is through the barricade, and with the saying officers closing in, you need to make a decision fast. You spot 2 detonation charges, one rigged to the barricade, the second rigged to the bridge. It looks as though blasting your way forward will also destroy your only known avenue of retreat. If you do this, you could wind up stuck here. Oh, fine. Oh, we can just go. I want to know what this is. Oh, that's the end of the city, or center of the walled city. But then, what's this part? I'm gonna save here and just make sure we don't screw this up. Okay, we have a real save, just in case. Let's go to this thing first. Maybe it's locked or something, we can't get in this way. No, we can definitely go in. You've been walking for what feels like hours, picking your way through the... Actually, we're just gonna go back to the other side. I think we're gonna try the other way. Okay. Load game. I want to save the civilians. I don't know why we're doing the good thing, but we are. We're kind of maximizing killing as much as we can, I guess. Which is good. We're saving people to kill other people. Everything in balance, as it should be. It is very early in the morning, guys. I am very tired while I wait for this to load. I don't know why I'm up so early. Couldn't sleep. Thought I might as well get this game done with. The fuse box looks like it's hooked to the bridge behind you, barricade in front of you. Hit the demolition button. We've blown up the stuff. The explosion is deafening. Waves of concussion crash into you from both sides as the bridge and the barricade disappear in gouts of flame. You stagger, and civilians on the other side of the wall do the same. The Sang security troops that were threatening them barely manage to stand their ground. Disperse them and get back or roll open fire. The Sang guards' voices raw with panic. This is your last warning. The crowd moves as one, lurching forward with maniac grins on their faces. Their leader, a skeletal man in his early 20s, allows his lips apart. He doesn't have a tooth in his head and his tongue is missing. The security officers stand their ground. As the screaming masses charge them, they open fire. You miss really badly. That was a terrible throw. Also a terrible throw, but you hit me. Why are you hitting me? Are these guys enemies too? I guess technically they are. But I don't know what side they're on. That just puts us right out in the open, but whatever, it'll be fine. Well, 2 of them are out of cover, I guess. They have really high armor. All of them. Alright, Gaishu, go cut down the civilian. Oh, they're super easy to kill. Okay, fine. I thought that they were actually challenging. They have like no life. She's gonna get to cover. She can't hit anything from where she is. And there's no cover she can get to. Oh, except for here. Alrighty, let's overclock our drone. And take control of it. I just realized that we didn't have that yet. Okay, we need to get into this combat here. Let's go to this side. Tear down some armor, hopefully. Or miss entirely. That's better. At least I hit him. And now he's stunned. We can actually try the coup de grace ability now too. Alright, let's go kill these civilians with her. Ow. Oh, there's another guy over there. Is that a civilian? Oh my god, they just came back to life. Well, that's not good. Do we have to kill them all in one turn? I honestly was not anticipating that. Oh my god, 107 damage? Jesus. That was actually a very impressive amount of damage. Alright, let's start cutting these people down. Now they have way more life. Kinda wish that I had focused more on the civilians now. Should have figured that wasn't gonna go well. Should have just gone and left these people alone to die. Minus 2 AP, that's some bullshit right there. Alright, well, fine. 94 one hit. I just wanted to get rid of that guy. He's not dead. Thank you for dying. Oh, Raptor, you are so bad at aiming. Okay. How did you miss an unconscious target? 3 times a 74% chance. 3 times at 85% chance, of course. That was such an abysmally bad round. Okay, well, at least they missed too. Let's start to try and clear some of these guys out. Alright, one's dead. 2 are dead. Three are dead. Who needs healing? Who took the most damage? 10, 13. That one's coming back to life, obviously. So it looks like they all have to die twice. The first time they die, it's super easy. The second time they die, it's way harder. What the? Why didn't it do my ability? Am I just not in line of sight or something? Is that what's going on here? Because it's being really weird. There we go. Must have been line of sight thing. Okay. Please hit him. Okay, good. At least we got rid of the some of the armor, I should say. Excellent. That one came back to life, as anticipated. The other ones have not, though. So yeah, they all have to die twice. Come on, just die. Thank you for dying. Alright, now we can go to the walled city this way instead. We tried to do the good thing. Did not work out. We got to kill more people, though. We end up in a different spot, kind of. You've been walking for what feels like hours, picking your way through the claustrophobic alleys of the inner walled city. It feels like you're traversing a war zone. Dead bodies litter the gutters. Some have been gutted by gunfire, others have suffered stranger and more terrible wounds. The rattle of distant automatic weapons fire rings in your ears, intermingled with the faint screams of agony and terror. Kyrieru falls in line beside you, wincing. With every step we take, the astral pollution of this place grows stronger, a difficult road to walk even for me. Look on the bright side, after we get through all this, we get to fight a Yama King. Right, we have to keep moving. After all, we can't keep the malevolent demon god waiting. Ahead of you, you see a cluster of Sang security personnel. They look to be embroiled in some sort of argument. If they notice you at all, they don't show it. As you watch, one of the officers loses his cool, and starts shouting, "She's here for us! I've seen her in my dreams!" "What is here? Don't know what you're talking about." The security officer lurches towards his partner, his eyes bulging. His body language makes it you think that of a wounded animal, panicked, terrified, ready to lash out at anything within reach. He shakes his head like a wet dog and focuses on the woman beside him. "I know how to keep us safe. I saw how to do it." He reaches for an object that's clipped to his belt. "Open your mouth." "You're crazy, man. Keep away from me, and I mean it." She backpedals, reaching for her weapon, and shouts at the third guard, "Get back up, he's gone insane." Who's gone insane? Without a word, the third Sang guard takes off running. As if on cue, the deranged security officer takes another step forward. "This is for the best, Yang. Trust me, I'll do you first, then you do me." Light shines on a black iron. He holds a multi-tool clenched in his hand. You can see that he's configured it into a set of pliers. "By the time I'm done, she won't be able to hurt us anymore." With a flurry of motion, the man with the pliers lunges at his companion. She drops into a fighting stance and meets him head on. Alright, I'm going to save here. This is as good a place as any. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you all next time. Take care.